What's up, my side sleepers? Last time we tried out a bunch of wired earbuds for side sleepers, and this time I'm going to be trying out wireless earbuds for side sleepers. I am a side sleeper who has wicked tinnitus, so I absolutely need to be listening to something while I go to sleep. Actually, I tend to like to listen to YouTube and look for educational stuff to fall asleep to, and maybe you're the same or maybe you have white noise, but either way, you need something that's comfortable to put your head on a pillow while you're lying on your side so it doesn't feel like it just raw dogs your ear. Instead, what you're gonna want is something like this. I have two extremely inexpensive pairs. Both of these were under $20. If you're Canadian like myself, it was about $25 each. And I have the HearPro model SEO2. And over here, I'm not even kidding, the full name for these is the MaxRock Wireless Sleeping Headphones Noise Blocking Neckband Sleep Earplug Earbuds Bluetooth 4.1 I1/4 Quick Charge Wireless Sleep Headsets for Insomnia, Side Sleeper, Snoring, Relaxation, and Sports. And you can tell that this is actually the product name because if you look here, they have to ... it, but yeah, that's exactly the order in which those appear. How funny is that? But you're not here because you want to laugh at these. The real question of today is, what do I think of these headphones on their own, and what do I think of them compared to each other? Well, to start with, the HearPro SE02, I think is personally my favorite. It's got Bluetooth 5.0, which means that audio syncs up very quickly when you're watching a video. You're not going to get a lot of that delay, you know, where somebody's lips start moving, but you can't actually hear what they're saying until ever so slightly afterwards, so it looks out of sync and it's kind of unnerving. I find that the MaxRocks, I'm not going to say the full name, the MaxRock mouthfuls, feels like at the beginning of a video it's a little bit out of sync, but as you let it go on, the longer you're watching, the more it seems like it syncs up. So maybe that codec is doing a little bit of magic in the background to make that look better. But the reality of these is the sound quality on neither of them is very good. If you take a look, they both have tiny drivers. The HearPro driver is just slightly larger than the MaxRock ones, but they both don't really sound all that great. You're not going to want to be using these earbuds to listen to music or anything along those lines. I find that they're just fine when you're listening to voices, like if you're on YouTube and you're listening to somebody talk, but the HearPro are slightly better. But there's one reason, oh, and we have a cat visiting. But there is one reason why the HearPro is just the superior wireless earbud for sleep, and that's because it has a lower minimum volume. The minimum volume on the MaxRocks is almost unacceptably high. It's not terrible, but sometimes I just want it a little bit quieter, and when I go to make them quieter, then it's into mute mode. That's just not good, especially when they're meant for sleep. They both, for battery life, will last an entire night. What I've actually been doing right now, because while I would say the HearPro are just slightly better, they both feel like they're the same tier of quality. So I charge one night and I swap it out for the other one, which I use the other night. And I never have to hear the battery low message at the end of the night, which is nice. Like if I was wearing, for example, my Galaxy Buds at night, about 6 hours into the night, I can almost certainly expect the battery low warning message audibly, and I hate that. And I think all wireless earbuds should allow you to disable the battery low message. I don't know why you can't, but I would say whatever you're in the market for right now, if they're the same price, go with the HearPro SEO2. And if they're not, just go for whatever is cheaper. They're all going to be fine. Make sure that you check out our Patreon. Thank you so much to our Patreon supporters. They help us make this channel possible. If you want to see more cool retro tech, you want to look at old PCs and Apple computers, and more recently some documentary style things about old computers, please check out the rest of our videos.